When I was in high school around age 15, I remember a couple of guys from one of the local churches came to our school to do an assembly, and they handed out little Bibles to everyone. And straight after that, every student, hundreds of students have got these mini like yellow Bibles like this. An hour later, as I'm walking home from school, they're just all over the floor. I'm like, I remember walking past a group of like guys who were friends, literally like egging each other on, saying like, oh yeah, throw it in the bin, and like they were doing silly shit of like doing a 360, like stepping around doing a 360 and like pretending to like trick shot or something. The Bible into the bin. I'm sat here right now in Dubai. The prayer's going off, if you can hear that. I don't know if this is like a sign or not, but just before, like, I don't know if this is rare, but like I haven't seen many like wildlife here in Dubai, because it's quite like a built-up city, and a huge flock of birds just flew over me like in such a beautiful like fashion, and I literally just got the thought, just thinking that God is real, and I swear that as soon as I had that thought, the prayer went off. And I know it's just a coincidence and stuff, fair enough. Like it was just interesting that happened, and it made me think of how I think religion is actually so important, and I've said this for a while. And yet I've been raised, I've grown up in a society in the UK which is quite predominantly godless. The culture there is that of teenagers throwing the Bible, not even throwing. The culture in the UK is of teenagers trick-shotting the Bible into a bin. And when you compare that here, imagine, like I won't even say it, but imagine if someone did that same thing here with the holy book that would, be widespread here. Like why is it so hated on in the West? Like it's seen as a bad thing to be religious, but especially in my opinion, from my experiences, to be brown and Muslim. And even it's seen as like a cringe thing to be Christian or any religion in the West. In at least the UK is my experiences. It was seen as the right thing to be atheist for the last 15 years of my life. If you weren't an atheist, you were kind of demonized online. All of the sites that I was using, websites that I was using, it was like everyone's atheist. If you were religious, you were almost seen as like a weird person for that. Especially, I was using sites like Reddit, and obviously no one's fucking religious on TikTok or anything. Everyone's discovered science and lost their souls in the process. And I'm one of them. Yeah, just a little memory I wanted to tell you about, a little story of like that's literally the culture. It's such a meme that it doesn't even, like, you might even not even think that like if I was watching this video, I think that I was exaggerating it. I swear to God, 4 or 5, not even like, not nerdy looking teenagers, but more like, the not popular, but like slightly above average kind of like status of like high schoolers, literally egging each other on. Oh God, do it, lad, do it, go on, nah, I bet you will. And one of them scoofing around with his little chuckle as he like fucking does a 360 and then fucking yeets his Bible into the bin, and everyone, oh! And not only that, like literally I remember that day walking home, I wasn't even like religious, okay, but I remember walking home and seeing those Bibles that we all got handed. Like I kept mine in my wallet, bro. I wasn't even religious, I wasn't Christian. If I was going to be religious at this point, when 10 years ago, I would have been Muslim. But yeah, they gave me a Bible. I kept it safe in my like school blazer. I took it home with me. When I saw the amount of people who were just like, this was only people I saw doing it, but when I walked home and I saw so many of them like just littered, thrown on the floor, pages ripped out. There was like 3 different ones that I can literally see in my mind that were on the floor in like, the dirty UK streets. Hear that loud ass car? That's all I wanted to speak about, bro. Hope you're doing well.